Greetings everyone, my name is Aida Honor and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want to talk to you about something that I posted on my Facebook dealing with self-esteem and creativity. So I'm just going to read to you the quote that I posted. It says, "When you are confident about your creativity, your inner child feels loved and appreciated. I demonstrate self-love and balance when I create." So today I'm going to talk about 3 things that you can do to honor your creativity. Okay, so let's start with number one. Oh, and just by the way, I have 5 children. I also have a puppy. And my children are in the other room, hopefully being nice and quiet. We've already done all of our homeschooling for the day, and now it's time for them to be able to kind of relax and do whatever it is that they're interested in. So let's talk about 3 things, and I have some notes that I posted here. 3 things that you can do to honor your creativity. So, number one is engage in activities that make you happy. This is so important because you want to be happy. Everybody deserves to be happy. So, think about some things that make you happy. I'll just give some examples. So, some of the things that I like to do that make me happy are bead weaving. I'm a jewelry designer, so the jewelry that you'll see me wearing during these videos is made by myself. And so that's something that really helps me to be creative. I like to think outside the box. I like to create things that I don't see other people wearing because I like to be unique. I like to work with colors that make me happy. I love copper. I love warm colors like red and orange, and I also love cool colors like ocean colors, blues and turquoise, and I love metallic colors. They just make me feel happy. So I like making jewelry, and that me enjoying making jewelry allowed me to create my own business, which I'm an entrepreneur and I make my own jewelry that I sell online on my website www.aidahonor.com. And so that's just one example of engaging in something that makes me happy. Another thing that I really enjoy is gardening. Right now it's raining, it's cold where we live, and the ground is just too cold for me to grow any plants. We're going to have to start all over again. Um, we're going to have to start all over again in spring. So right now we're on gardening break, and I really miss it, so it makes me really want to get out in nature. And let's see, if I'm not able to garden, I just like to go outside and get fresh air. That's one way that I'm able to engage in an activity that makes me happy. Getting fresh air, being in wide open spaces makes me feel free and happy. Also baking. I really like baking. A friend of mine gave me or purchased for me a gift, which was a really nice KitchenAid stand mixer that I love. And if I could just bake all day, I would. But I get really busy with homeschooling and with my business and just homemaking, different things that I have to do every day. So, but I like to find time to bake breads. I like making cookies. I like making cakes. Just the other day, my daughters did really well in class. They both are reading on their own, which is a big deal, and we like to celebrate things like that. So I made cupcakes for them yesterday, and that was me getting to do something that I enjoy that also makes them happy. So please excuse the coloring. For some reason, the lighting just got thrown off. Maybe it's me moving my hands around, so please excuse that. So those are 3 examples of things that I like to do that allow me to engage in activities that make me happy. So now number 2 of 3 ways to honor your creativity. Number 2 is enjoy the company of self. I want to see if I can get this lighting to change. Change, please change. I don't know what's wrong with it. My husband usually does all this stuff, and I'm doing this on my tablet. So, okay, so enjoy the company of self. This is a really big deal because a lot of times we get so used to being around a lot of people and our friendship circle or our family or work that we might not remember how it is to do things by ourselves. And doesn't mean to be lonely. It just means to enjoy who you are and doing something with, and I'm listening out for my son. I think he's walking around. Doing something that you enjoy by yourself, Um, and so this is really important because for some people this can be a challenge because you don't always want to be alone and you want to be around people. But I've learned that doing things alone, it allows you to get to know who you are a lot better so that you can present the best of who you are to the world. So three examples of things that I like to do when I'm enjoying the company of self, which isn't often because I have 5 children. So I like to journal. Just getting a journal, just getting some paper and a pencil, writing about anything, writing about your childhood, writing a poem, making up a story, drawing pictures. That's something that you can enjoy just by yourself. And so coming up with a hobby, that's another example. Coming up with something that you enjoy doing. It could be ceramics, it could be arts and crafts, it could, painting, it could be going certain places like the library or a cafe. You could be around people and still enjoy the company of self if you're doing something on your own. Listening to music. Another example for me is dancing. I like listening to reggae music. Like I grew up in the Caribbean. I like listening to reggae. I like listening to calypso and to some soca music. It makes me happy. I like wearing pretty dresses and dancing around the house with my daughters. So and my sons and puppy and my husband. I like doing that. It makes me happy. So just think about some things that you would like to do just with yourself, enjoying the company of self. And number three of things that you can do to honor your creativity, explore nature. Okay, so exploring nature, starting a garden, which I talked about earlier. I love gardening. I love getting my hands in the dirt and just being around all those little bugs that used to make me uncomfortable, but now I'm used to them because my children love playing with bugs. So walking in the park. If you're not able to garden, think about walking in the park. Getting a plant, a house plant, taking care of a plant in your house. Just going outside and getting fresh air, whether it means just stepping outside your office, stepping outside your house, going in your yard, walking around the neighborhood, going to a park, like I said before, going hiking, going to the beach. All of these things allow you to be grounded, be balanced with Mother Earth, be balanced with yourself, and being in nature also helps you to get to know yourself, which was number two. And getting to know yourself helps you to understand the things that make you happy. So number one. So let's go through each one of those again. Three things you can do to honor your creativity. One, engage in activities that make you happy. Two, enjoy the company of self. And three, explore nature. So I hope that you guys found this video to be valuable. I will be adding a lot more videos now that I have my own channel, and I hope that you will subscribe. I hope that you will comment, and I hope that you will like this video. If you have any other topics that you'd like me to discuss, please leave a comment below or send me a message. You can find me on Facebook, Aida Honor. You can also visit my website, www.aidahonor.com. I'm on Twitter, Aida Honor. Anywhere that you want to find me, it's going to be Aida Honor. So thanks again for listening and for watching, and I hope to speak with you all really soon. Peace.